Can you give us a hint on the secret segment?
It has nothing to do with any of the other three.
Okay.
Yep. It's nothing to do with any of those.
Oh man, so
Completely
nothing to do with the Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do. It's DC related because we're Marvel centric today.
What? That is correct.
Oh, is it Ezra? Is that what your boy Ezra?
Nope.
Again,
Nope.
everyone's favorite female character, Amber Heard.
Nope. None of that.
Is it still the Flash related? Because there's people that are like wanting to have the TV show Flash take Ezra Miller's spot.
Nope, and nothing Flash related at all.
Oh. Is it Batman related?
I guess you could kind of... No, not really even.
Tangentially Batman related?
I guess. Anyways, hello and welcome to the Irresponsible Comic Book Podcast. They're never going to figure this out. We are here today to give you the latest and greatest comic book news. We're talking about a couple big Marvel projects today.
Products? What?
Kind of products, I guess.
No.
They're Marvel products. Marvel Productions?
Productions.
There you go. See?
It works either way.
Use your head, boy.
Hey, I'm trying, alright? We've got some news about the Scarlet Witch after Multiverse of Madness. We've got some stuff on Deadpool 3 and a possible cameo.
Rumors of Deadpool.
It's news.
That's a big difference.
It's news.
Big difference.
It's factual.
Big difference.
Okay, fair enough.
Big difference.
And then we got some stuff about Miss Marvel, and kind of we're going to talk about the implications of what's going on in that show with her bangles.
And I'm going to test you on it,
one.
because you're the one you're the expert. You're the expert, Miss Marvel, because I'm going to test you on it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm ready for it. Okay, let's do this. Where do we want to start today, boys?
Let's see.
I like the Wanda news at the top.
Yeah, all right, let's do
Wanda?
it. The Wicked
Mommy
Witch
Wanda?
isn't even dead. At least that's how it seems right now. Elizabeth Olsen.
Didn't we already drop this when we said it was Mephisto that saved her?
Yeah.
Well, we kind of talked about it, but we have some actual stuff that is confirming it. You know,
that Mephisto is there.
Oh no, no, not that, not that.
Oh.
Just that she's probably still.
Don't give me that hope. Don't give me that hope.
Don't give William that hope at all. That's never a good thing. No, but essentially, Elizabeth Olsen has come out in a recent interview that she's just done, saying that she expects the fans to... She's already kind of said this once, but she elaborated further that, like, the fans really know where the characters are going next, and we're kind of able to predict what's going to happen in the future Marvel movies down the road before it even happens often. Obviously not everything we say or, guess is correct, but we've been pretty spot on about where her character is gone. And she mostly wants us to decide where she's going in the future. So I guess we should probably just start off saying where.
So what you're saying is we have the power.
Yeah, pretty much. We get to choose now, I guess.
We are the key holders to her life now. We control her now.
Oh God. No, not like that.
We have the Sword of Grayskull.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a choose your own adventure book, and now we get to choose Scarlet Witch's next adventure, so that's what we get to do here. Does anybody have any very hard thoughts about where they want to see her show up next?
Not really. I mean, we just saw her in an aspect of House of M. It wasn't quite the same, but it was pretty close.
Yeah. It was as close as they could do it without copying it, and also making it too predictable. So,
but I don't know, like, it'd be kind of there's a lot of different Scarlet Witch like things out there, and a lot of them have to do with Pietro. So without having a Pietro,
it's
hard to figure out where it goes.
Okay, that's fair.
I would like to see maybe more of a continuation of WandaVision.
Okay.
With like maybe the kids, or even a new set of kids, not the Billy and
Tommy. Yeah,
but like Viz.
Ooh, that'd be an interesting thing to do. So, okay, I like that. Would it be like season 2 of WandaVision?
Maybe, or just even like potentially something that the White Vision ends up doing, because he remembers his time with Wanda, so then he creates Viz to like in a form or in a way to keep his time with Wanda alive.
Yeah,
interesting. And then that's kind of like the storyline of like Viz goes off and tries to find Wanda.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, I like that. What about you, William?
Well, it's kind of tough one though, because like, you know, where can we go from? Like, obviously, for like from what I read, most people want her to have her own solo movie, obviously, because you know, she is due. She is due for her solo movie.
True.
As for the Vision thing, I mean, yeah, White Vision's like overdue, because White Vision just like flew up in the sky and never came back. Who knows where the hell that guy been?
Super
that person has been.
Ironically, this is a complete tangent, but Armor Wars, I think, just started filming today. So,
okay,
but yeah,
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind for maybe possibly a WandaVision season 2, if to some way. But they have to for where or not she survived the events of Multiverse of Madness, which obviously he did, because we did not see her dead body.
Yep.
Yeah, she got crushed, but we did not see a dead body.
She's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of like that same idea. I'm gonna go off and kind of talk a little bit about what Elizabeth Olsen thinks she wants to do. Obviously, she said the fans get to decide and ultimately see where she goes next. I wouldn't be opposed to doing something like even a season 2 of WandaVision where she's with, you know, maybe after the events of Multiverse of Madness, she goes, I'm gonna go find the White Vision because I can sense him out there. Obviously it's not actually him, but like, you know, pieces of him, that whole Ship of Theseus thing. So maybe she goes out and searches for him, and then they have their own little, you know, reunion, and like have to like come to terms with who they are as people and what they've become since like their deaths, pretty much, since they both kind of metaphorically or literally died. So that could be interesting. However, Elizabeth Olsen said she wanted to do the Witches Road storyline. And I'm not super familiar with it, but essentially it's an older version of Scarlet Witch. So I could see it. I don't know how they would set it up is the problem, but I could see something like that being pretty fun, where they, you know, put makeup on Elizabeth Olsen to age her a little bit, and it's basically a story of how she gains more power as she gets older. Same thing like the Asgardians. It's just like a magic sort of thing, and she becomes ultra powerful, and they could do it either way, where, I mean, I don't know, I'm not super familiar with this, but they could continue her down this dark path where she still tries to continue to get her kids, and then maybe we do see something like the House of M. Maybe they set up the mutants and the Inhumans and stuff over the next 4 or 5 years, and then they bring back Scarlet Witch after she's, you know, maybe she's been battling Mephisto this whole time. I don't know. But yeah, I could see them doing something where like she's a little bit older. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I want to see specifically. I don't think that the ending she got in the Multiverse of Madness is a good fitting, like a good ending for her. I think there's much more to explore, actually. But
that is true.
Because I mean, she's definitely still alive. Like
her needs a bit of like a mystery, so what really happened. Is she really dead? Is she not?
Yeah,
Pretty
I would
much.
love to.
Obviously, some people will figure that out, saying, "Okay, yeah, she's not really dead," because the old movie film theory / rule is that if we don't see a dead body, he's not really dead.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd love to see a redemption arc, mostly. I'd love to see her redeem herself, become a hero again. Like, I don't know what the threat would have to be.
A hero? I don't think so. I think. I don't see her much as like a hero-ish type of person anymore. Maybe like in the middle.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, she's just a kid. You know what I'm just kidding. That classic Cap line. No. I mean, she's like a very unstable person, but like I don't know, she's very selfish as well in this movie. But I don't think that makes her evil, you know what I mean? Outside of the fact that she murdered a bunch of people to get her kids. I don't know if you can call that. I mean, yeah, that's not a good thing, but like it's not like she's like trying to destroy the world sort of thing. So,
well, technically she was going after a kid and trying to kill that person just to take
true. But it wasn't like she wasn't like I don't know, she wasn't a real villain, you know what I mean? Like she didn't have these like evil motives other than to like
she kind of did
get her kids. I don't know.
Kidnap American Chavez, take her powers, and find a dimension where she could be with her kids. That's your evil mother, and kill anyone that's in the way.
I don't know if I look at that and see
she committed this evil multiverse of homicides in a certain universe.
I mean, they can bring all those people back with the time stone. Mordo has that, so he can bring them all back.
What if he doesn't want to? What if he's like, you know what? No, I'm the one with the power of the chair.
He'll do it.
I just read a little bit of the synopsis of The Witch's Road.
Okay, yeah.
Give us a little down.
I had not literally known anything about it myself.
Yeah.
Same.
It kind of came out in the same time that they were doing all of the Old Man Logan and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So it's supposed to be like another one of those stories.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes place after the Scarlet Witch defeated the Scottish Hex in New York.
Okay.
But she wakes up from a bad dream in which she is confronted by a ghost of her mentor Agatha Harkness.
Oh no!
So that's one thing that they could do is kind of tie that in, maybe with the Harkness TV show.
Yeah. Sure.
And Wanda senses disturbances in witchcraft world and vows to fix it. So then she tries to start going around using her powers to fix all of these weird anomalies popping up over the world.
Okay.
So she goes to Greek and she meets Hecate, and Hecate tells her that she has to vanquish the Minotaur because the Minotaur is doing something. Then she has to go to Ireland and fix something in Ireland, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
The biggest thing is in this storyline, every time she uses her powers in a heroic way, it ages her.
Yep. That sounds right. But she does end up becoming more powerful because of it.
She does, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it kind of actually leads into some of the current stuff going on now, more House of M and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a regression timeline wise.
Yeah.
But is supposed to be a pretty good series from what I'm seeing, and it's not going to be very long. It ran between 2015 and 2017, I think, as a monthly comic.
Okay, so about 24 issues or so.
It's got 3 books.
Oh wow!
So volume 1. Volume 1 is 1 through 5, so 15 comics.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I mean,
now,
that's not
do we see her in the Agatha Harkness series?
I think there's a really good shot that she's just in it entirely.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think she's probably a piece of that because I mean it just doesn't make sense that obviously if Scarlet Witch were to have died there, the curse would be lifted from Agatha. And obviously this is going to happen in like current time. I think there's probably going to be some scenes that show Agatha, you know, as she's learning about her powers and stuff like that, but I think it's supposed to be based in current time. So like after she breaks free of the curse, or it's removed personally by Wanda. What do we think about that?
I think it's removed personally by Wanda if it is, because it's probably a way for Wanda to realize that she messed up.
Yeah, pretty much
like,
say I'm sorry.
It's a another character growth portion for this Wanda Maximoff.
Yeah,
because we saw a lot of character growth in WandaVision, and then because she got her hands on the Darkhold, we saw the regression. But it's like it was a good regression as far as like storyline goes, because you can't beat the Darkhold.
No, it's going to take over your mind. Yeah, exactly.
And then we'll see her in her lowest point, and then we have to grow back up into
where she is. Yeah. Okay, I like that too. Yeah, I think that would be really cool to see her like go and free her from the mental prison she locked her in, and she goes to
like Wanda has to battle her own spells that she put up. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I would like to see it. So do we think that's probably the first place she shows up then, if anything?
I think in the Agatha Harkness TV show is probably the first place she would show up.
Yeah.
And in that show, I think we get like a couple episodes of Agatha like backstory, like more detailed Agatha backstory.
Yeah.
And then if Wanda does come in, then that's when we get all of the team up action.
I would agree.
Okay. All right.
That seems
kind of speaking of the Darkhold, though. Did you hear any of the rumors behind Doctor Strange's awkwardness? And how there's a potential theory that our 616 Strange is still locked in that shadow dimension.
Oh.
And the shadow dimension Strange is the one that actually made it out.
I've seen some of it, but I don't like it. I don't think it tracks well.
Or he's using the Dreamwalker spell to take over the Strange in the 616.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I mean, like, the fight scene went down a little too easily. I feel like that was an illusion, and I can agree with that part of the theory that like he's still alive or whatever, and then he's dreamwalking with our Strange, and that's why his like third eye opened up. But I don't know. The third eye opening up kind of tracks with him using the Darkhold just in general. I don't know.
Yeah, but like,
unless I missed a piece of the theory.
The Scarlet Witch used the Darkhold and never had a third eye open up. Agatha used the Darkhold and never had a third eye open up. So I think it might just be like that Strange delved deeper than he should have, and maybe cast a spell for like fourth sight, and that's why the battle went a little too easy because he knew that Strange was going to come, so he had to find a way to make himself throw the fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably.
I could see that being the case.
He knew when it was going to happen.
Yeah,
I mean, it's possible. I think so, but I'm gonna have to contradict your theory though, because like with Agatha and Wanda, the Darkhold kind of like corrupted Wanda, making her believe that your children need your help. You have to go save them.
Yeah.
Agatha already was somewhat evil because her intention was to be like, I'm using Darkhold for my own personal reasons. So
I would say
with the Strange wants to do his own thing. Strange had to use the Darkhold in order to fight off Wanda and her from South American Chavez.
Yeah, I would also say genetically, they're both witches.
Yeah,
so
correct.
I don't know if that has a different effect on them, but
it does.
That could be the explanation as well.
Yeah.
So it works different against with witches and sorcerers.
Yeah, because sorcerers are people who just learned magic, and they can be male and female. Witches are like this line bred thing where magic's in their blood, sort of thing. I don't know if that's a cop out or not, but that might be how they explain it.
That would be a cool idea though. Like, with the String Supreme actually threw the fight for him to take over our shit. That would be a good twist.
Yeah, I don't know. It also depends on how much of a villain presence they need in the next Doctor Strange, because they already got Dormammu that's going to be around, and the Incursion, and who knows what's going on there. There's a lot of stuff going on between dimensions and stuff right now, if you know what I mean.
Dimensions? What dimensions?
Different dimensions, different realms, that sort of thing. There's a lot going on that's...
Oh, you mean like with the clandestine?
Yeah.
Oh,
like with
spoilers.
Miss Marvel and her 10 bangles. Just kidding, she only has one. But yeah, no, there's a lot. Yeah, there's just a lot of weird stuff going on.
I think she gets a second by the end of the episode, or by the end of the season, though.
I think she gets it next episode, possibly. We'll see.
Episode 5. Because I haven't seen 4 yet.
Yeah, 4. You'll
spoilers,
see.
Don't spoil it.
No, I won't. But you'll see kind of why I think she'll probably snag the other one.
They gotta find it first.
Yeah, there's definitely 2 that's probably going to need to be used to send them back to their homes, and probably that's the only way to do it safely. And even then, you might risk what they talk about, because it's a dangerous procedure. But the thing I want to talk about is I mean, William says he has a quiz for me, actually, so maybe we do that first.
Wait, what?
You said you were going to quiz me. I don't even know what you're going to ask me, so I'm like, okay, sure.
Well,
let's just
what am I going to ask you,
Yeah, I don't know.
What am I going to ask you, huh? What can I ask you, huh?
You can ask me anything, I guess.
Can you send me some nudes?
All right, I'll be right back. Just kidding. Oh God. No, but did you actually have questions?
I'm gonna quiz you. Gonna quiz you. That. Where do you think her origin is really gonna come from? Besides from what you know.
That's an excellent question. My episode 2 and 3 review was titled "Inhuman or Kree," and it's kind of up in the air right now. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. My thought is, my hope is that it's Inhuman. My actual feelings about what I've seen is leaning towards, oh fuck, they're really gonna screw this over. But I don't know.
Be fair though, like it would be nice for it to actually be him, but they already confirmed that they're not doing that.
Yeah,
he's not an Inhuman. They already confirmed it.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah, there's no Terrigenesis that happened. So.
Yeah.
No, the line that Bruno gave in episode 2, where he's like, "Oh, it looks like the bangle's just amplifying whatever power you already had inside of you. Like it's the power's coming from you, not the bangle." And I went, "Ah, oh, fuck! There it is. There's their doorway to do it." And then they shot it down the next episode, and I went, fuck. So I really think she's gonna end up being like a Kree, and I don't like that at all. But it makes sense. It tracks. It tracks for the rest of the show what they're setting up. So yeah,
especially with if it does indeed be the Jinn were trees, from maybe another dimension, then it really makes sense. Like, and then I was even like, when I was watching episode 2, when they brought in the bangle in the backstory. When I was watching that, my girlfriend was like, "Oh, blue skin," and I was like, "Yeah, because it's Kree." And she's like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, look at Rowan's eyes. Rowan's eyes are purple, and it's the same color that shows up when she used the bangles the first time." So
100%. You know, it's almost certain that she's a Kree. I really don't like it, but I feel like it fits perfectly for what they're trying to set up for Secret Wars. And
because
Secret Wars.
It'd be the Kree versus the Skrulls again.
yeah, exactly. So
Secret Wars, don't you mean the Secret Invasion?
or yeah, Secret Invasion. Sorry, not Secret Wars. There's.
I mean, they could set up for a Secret Invasion on that, but I think they're
Yeah.
mostly just setting up for her to at least be connected with the Marvels, pretty much.
Yeah.
With her and
Well,
Monica at the end. Well, that's their end plan for that series.
Yeah, all that stuff's gonna be intertwined because obviously, like Nick Fury and Captain Marvel, and now like Monica Rambeau are all out in space fighting, most likely against the Kree. Because I feel like that's the only real threat that makes sense for Fury to be out there, and I guess I could see the threat being that like more Kree are coming over and trying to like, you know, reset the fabric of the reality on certain planets or something even. And
well, even at the end of Captain Marvel, Rowan had said that he was going to come back for Captain Marvel, not the planet.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why they were having Captain Marvel not be on the planet, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
To make it to where the planet is safe because she's not there.
Yeah, she's not the threat that they're hunting down. Yeah. Yeah, no, it seems almost certain that the Kree is going to be the big bad here at the end of the day. That's what she is. So.
Or do they turn it around again and make it to where the Skrulls are actually evil and the Krees were good the whole time?
Oh, dude, that would be too much of a twist.
They could do that.
I would lose it, but I think it would be pretty dope if they actually ended up turning, like having Talos turn on Fury. Oh, dude.
That would be a good twist. That would actually be a good. That would be a good, exciting twist for me to be like saying, "Oh my god, he was friendly the whole time," but nope.
Yeah.
That'd be in the back, bro.
I think that there's gonna be a lot of like blurred lines between the two, like because it doesn't seem like all Kree are bad now at this point. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, not all Kree are bad. Not all Skrulls are good. I'm assuming that's kind of what they're getting for.
Yeah.
Or like going towards.
Yeah.
But like I was kind of thinking that it's kind of like the divine judgment, like when somebody's like, "I am doing this in the act of my God's judgment upon you," and then they can basically any bad thing they do, they write off of that it's it's justice that they're doing.
Yeah.
It's like so kind of the way that like the Crusades happened in the Middle East and stuff, where they burned down all of these heretics' houses,
but
it's literally just people living their lives with children. So.
Yep. Pretty much, yeah.
I think there's a chance that we get that like blurred line somewhere in these stories coming up.
Yeah, or maybe they'll become more clear, and maybe there is a good side and a bad side.
I don't think they are going to do that though, because like the whole point of it is like the ambiguity of like being able to choose what side you think is correct. Just like there's all sorts of people that are like, well, Thanos is right, because they've been doing that whole like Thanos was actually correct like thing now.
Even since Civil War, Team Cap, Team Iron Man. So it's always been like, hey, I mean, like both of these sides have valid points. I mean, the Kree, it seems like they're coming to this world in the 616 and trying to take it over, you know, physically. Not good
for one,
stuff,
I do
also
support our overlord Krees into taking over our beautiful planet.
Oh Jesus, it's already started.
Yep.
All right. What other questions do you have for
I was
Evan?
gonna say.
All right. Final question is: how connected do we see with the How connected are the Bengal to the Ten Rings from Shang-Chi? Where the similarities and where the difference? From what you remember from the movie?
There is almost too much in common to know. It seems like they're like laying it out almost too perfectly to be like, yep, they're just like the same thing. Because I mean, we've seen what the Ten Rings are capable of, and we've now sort of seen. I don't think we've even seen the full capacity of the Bengal.
Okay.
I don't think it was designed by the same group of people. Like, I don't think the Kree invented the 10 rings by any means. It doesn't seem legit, but I think power-wise, they come from whatever, you know, the material. Bruce Banner and Captain Marvel couldn't even figure it out, like what it was made of. So I think whatever substance it's made out of, whatever magic it holds, or whatever power source it's coming from, is the same. But I don't know what that is yet. Dude, it's too hard to guess.
Figure it out the best you can.
Where do I think it comes from? I want to say it's celestial technology in the same, because the same patterning, even though I don't know, some of the same. I don't know. I think that the patterning on the bangle and on the 10 rings could both be sort of linked to the same sort of celestial patterns that we saw in the Eternals. And I don't know if that's true, but I think it'd be cool to tie that all in as one big thing. And then this whole war that's happening is like something that even the Celestials are doing, like where like some of these groups are even like with some of the Eternals that have broken off away from the Celestials, like Eros, like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot.
So get this. So I think you're onto something with them being very similar in what they do.
Yes.
I still believe that the 10 rings are created by the space dragons, the Makulin.
Okay.
But the Makulin, their homeworld is Skrull territory.
Okay.
So it's like in the heart of Skrull territory. Like the Skrulls own that space of
that space sector.
That space sector.
Okay.
So it was originally a weapon that the Makulin created, and the Skrulls ended up taking and using.
Yeah, I could see it.
Where the Bangles do the same thing, or close to the same thing. Yeah. And that's something the Kree created to
counteract it.
The 10 rings.
Exactly. Something like that could make a lot of sense. I just think, I mean, I guess I could see the dragons making it as well. I don't know why I have some investment in the Celestials doing it, but
I think potentially the Celestials were the ones that were like, hey, make these rings. Hey, make this bangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see them being bigger players in this overall.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are going to be like the Galactus kind of style of this thing where they have their hands in every planet.
Hands in the cookie jars. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are. We've already seen that they do with Tiamat being planted in Earth. They just go kind of wherever and do whatever they please. And they...
Why haven't we seen nothing about Tiamat and any of the stuff that came up?
I actually was just reading about this yesterday. They just finally, literally just yesterday, or maybe very late at night on the 27th, they announced and released the updated schedule for when things take place. Doctor Strange should have known something about Tiamat. It happened directly after Eternals. So, Tiamat has already emerged. Why is Doctor Strange doing nothing? Probably because these events are happening, almost simultaneously. Yeah.
Okay.
So, obviously the threat to this kid, just, in the dreams, is going to be more important to, him than, this giant, massive being just emerged out of... I don't know. I don't know why that's more important to him, but, because it involves him, probably. But, it also could just be happening, that same exact day. So, I don't know. But that they did really... Let me see if I can pull up
official
Marvel timeline. Yeah, because they just updated it to put Miss Marvel on it and Moon Knight on it. So Moon Knight happens last and then Miss Marvel. So... Alright. let's see here. So, I'm still scrolling to get to the bottom of this.
Go ahead.
Time heist. Ragnarok, blah, 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 blah. So much stuff that happened.
So do you think, while Evan's looking, Thor Love and Thunder takes place also before the Celestials, technically?
Oh, I think... I mean, this is not
or
a good comprehensive
slightly
list.
during the same time. Like all this stuff is happening one on top of each other.
Yeah, I think it might be. It kind of has to be. I mean, Thor's kind of been off-world since the end of Endgame, though. So, like...
Yeah, but...
the way it happens out
Jane
is...
Foster's not. Like, Valkyrie's not.
True. Yeah, I guess with all that stuff, because they didn't get snapped, presumably, or at least Jane didn't. So...
Jane may have.
Well, she might have, I don't know.
I don't think so. They said that she was dead, supposedly.
Well, I think in Endgame, they had shown a picture of Jane as one of the snapped.
I don't think so. I don't recognize the picture.
They might have.
It's possible. I might have missed it. Probably. I'm not sure.
I think she was. Let me do a quick
Double check.
search.
Triple check it.
Was Jane Jane Foster almost amongst the victims who died when Thanos wiped out half of the life in the universe in the Infinity Stone.
What?
5 years later, the Avengers were successful to return the victim's step, bringing back everyone who died, including Foster.
When most fans think about gaming,
She indeed was snapped.
All right, there you go. You heard it here, folks.
So,
Now,
alright, here we go. I got this for us. Avengers Endgame. Immediately as Loki escapes, that's when Loki starts. So that's all going down. And that is important because that all happens within a period of about a week or so. And Sylvie then murders Kang, and right around that same time, What If is happening. So the multiverse break where Ultron is able to sense him in through the different realities shouldn't be possible. That stuff's now possible. WandaVision and her coming into her full power, that's like happening within a few days as well. That's all like kind of happening all at one time. And so those moments truly do line up, I think. Then right after that is the Falcon and Winter Soldier, because that's been a few months or so, like 3 to 6 months is what we were all assuming.
Earth time, guys.
Yeah. And then Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is immediately after that, or during that same sort of time. You have Eternals, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Ms. Marvel. The one thing they don't
What about
have in
Spider-Man?
here, I think that's what I was going to say, is they don't have that in there. I don't know why. It's probably a typo. This is on comicbook.com. But Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness does follow Eternals. So that stuff is all kind of happening right
well, I
at
guess
the
if
same
Spider-Man
time as well.
is during the same time as... What is during
As
the same time
Hawkeye.
as Hawkeye?
Yeah. So that's... You can kind of pin that right there or in between. So then Moon Knight happens after Hawkeye, and then Ms. Marvel is the last project happening. So that's where everything kind of sits.
If I remember correctly, the year is 2025 in Ms. Marvel, so it's almost like a year after whatever happened at the events of No Way Home, pretty much.
Pretty much. So we're only a year removed from Endgame, technically, with all this stuff.
Correct.
All this stuff happens before that year. So all of it's like crammed in, and some of it's happening at the exact same time. So, yeah. Pretty nutty. Yeah, I think a lot of this even happens closer than we think. Because even then, like the spell that Strange set off, and he was like, I don't know how this is possible. Even that happens probably right around when all this snap stuff is happening. So literally everybody's coming into their full powers right around the same exact time. So It's very, very interesting. Yeah, so then obviously the rest of the stuff for this year is Thor Love and Thunder, She-Hulk. There's apparently now a Halloween special that's going to come out. So something
I saw
on
that.
Halloween. The Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. And then if we still get it this year, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So those will all fit into the place somewhere in there. They've stated that they're not going to keep everything perfectly chronological anymore, that they're going to do a little bit of jumping around to cover stories like what they did with Black Widow.
Which
I
is
don't
fine.
know how much they're going to do as long as they can throw it into that timeline and have it make sense. So, and as long as it's a good project. So,
All right, Mr. Picky.
yeah. Do we have any other stuff to talk about Ms. Marvel and her origins?
No.
No?
Just what's everyone think of the show so far? After what, 3 episodes in?
Yeah.
/4.
/4
You guys have,
for us.
if you have seen it.
Yeah, I've seen 4. It's pretty dang good. I will say 4 is a little weirdly paced, but
Yes.
like strangely paced. I don't know what they were doing there, but otherwise it's pretty good. I was even gonna say it was the best series up until episode 4. Not even kidding. Yeah, I thought it was that good. So
I think it's been great.
Yeah.
Same. I'm with you.
Yeah, 4 threw me for a big loop. I was like, what? But anyways, yeah, it's great. It is a great show. So.
Yeah, I think it's been really, really good so far.
Yeah.
It's really weird that people's bias are affecting its rating.
Yeah, I think it's still the highest rated though.
It still is, probably.
I think it's supposed to still be the highest rated Disney Plus show. Let's look at its ratings.
Rated.
96% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everywhere else has gotten review bombed. IMDb got review bombed. 68% on Google got review bombed.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rotten Tomatoes is like cracked down on people leaving bad reviews. 96 by critics, 82% by the audience. So it's still...
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
out of the recent Marvel shows, 82 is pretty dang good. I mean, for reference, Stranger Things Season 4, that has been phenomenal, is only at 89%. So, I mean, 7% difference there. That's also from the critics, 90% by the audience. Okay, that makes more sense. I hate that they do that and they don't show both. But, yeah, pretty good stuff overall. I'm enjoying it a ton. I'm excited to see what they do with the last 2 episodes. I feel like this episode was so packed with like little things and like they didn't build the relationships enough that I was like, dude, they could have spaced this out into 2 episodes. They should have done more.
It was probably originally spaced out into 2 episodes and then got cut it down to 1.
Yeah.
Probably.
That just like...
But I personally enjoyed this one. This one was a good episode.
I mean, yeah, it was good, but I just felt so rushed to me, and I was like, okay, you introduced these people, and then, yeah, spoilers. I can't say anything. Like, it's like you also were cousin. I don't know, dude. Weird.
I'll explain everything to you. Don't worry. I'll explain off camera.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
Anyways, yeah, we'll talk about it. Anyways, we're gonna talk.
I'll give you the Jersey lowdown.
Whoa, chill. I don't need to get it all.
You will.
Oh, you need it all.
You know what we all need though? Wolverine. Wolverine and Deadpool 3.
A little bit of DP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, I don't want that.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Oh, you don't want
Yeah,
Deadpool? You don't want
I
Deadpool
thought
3?
you meant the other DP.
Yeah.
I don't
What DP were you talking about, bro? What the hell's wrong with you?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Oh god.
All right, how dare you?
Anyways, no, we have some Deadpool 3 news. The writers...
Rumors.
No, it's news.
Rumors.
It's actual news. Hugh Jackman's
It's
showing
rumors.
up. Numers.
News rumors.
Hugh Jackman's gonna be in Deadpool 3. Woohoo! Everybody cheer! Yay!
Yay. Is he actually, though?
No, not at all. They just said that they obviously that's been a big rumor that Hugh Jackman or that Wolverine in general is going to be showing up in Deadpool 3 to set up mutant stuff for the MCU, because that's going to be the first real project that's, you know, coming from any of the Fox related stuff outside of, you know, Professor X showing up. That's the only thing that's like an actual project involving mutants. So a lot of people are speculating that Hugh Jackman's going to show up. He's going to reprise his role. There was those comments from Chris Hemsworth the other day, a couple weeks back, where he was talking about how he wanted to outlast Hugh Jackman's, you know, tenure as a live action character. And so he was like, yeah, put me in Deadpool 3, not him. I want to beat his record. And so that sparked even more rumors about him actually showing up in the movie. The writers finally came out and said, all right, guys, chill the hell out. We don't have any confirmation about anything related to Wolverine. So what do you guys take that as? Do you think they're telling the truth? Do you think they're trying to debate us?
No.
Are they pointing at Andrew Garfield?
They don't know anything, I think.
Yeah. Usually writers will be honest about this sort of stuff. Or
they're writing the movie, and they're writing the movie the way they hope they can get it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, like, they can definitely... I think part of the interview even included them saying that they love to have Wolverine in the movie and would love to write parts for him, but they haven't been told anything casting-wise or been given a green light on it, so that they just haven't yet. So it seems like very, very implausible, but there's a chance.
I actually think we get Hugh Jackman in the movie.
Really?
I don't think we get him as Wolverine.
What? Who you think we get him as then?
Hugh Jackman.
Didn't we technically get him already though in the Deadpool movie, like a post?
I think he was just mentioned.
No, it's the scene from Deadpool 2 where he goes back in through time to fix Ryan Reynolds' life, and he kills the X-Men whatever Deadpool, and then he stares down the old Hugh Jackman. It's not him actually playing, it's just like the freeze frame from that movie.
I get you. It is a freeze frame, but like, technically
they used his likeness, so he gets credited for it. I mean, they could do something like that again, I guess, but I don't think anything will have to do with time travel.
No, I think we get like a Chris Evans like style, like Hugh Jackman sitting in a bar watching a video on his phone kind of thing, but we probably get more than that.
Yeah,
but like I think it's just like Hugh Jackman will be playing Hugh Jackman. He will not be playing Wolverine.
Imagine I don't know, I could see them like sitting down at a table, or like sitting down in front of a table and a TV, eating popcorn, watching The Greatest Showman, but like it's Hugh Jackman watching it with him. I don't know. I think that'd be hilarious. I do really want to see him in it. I don't know. I think he deserves to wear that costume finally.
Didn't we have rumors of like Zac Efron being somebody?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but I think he was rumored to be Johnny Torch or Johnny Storm, Human Torch.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
but yeah, that's what people want to see him as. So.
Yeah, well, I don't see him. I don't think we're gonna see it. It would be cool to see him one more time, but I think we don't see him in Deadpool 3. We're not gonna see him.
Really? Dang.
I would rather see Spider-Man in Deadpool 3.
Really?
I mean, yeah, everyone wants to see Spider-Man reunite inside.
I mean, in the comics, like Spider-Man and Deadpool are like best friends.
Yeah, I would love to kind of see like a buddy cop sort of thing.
That would be nice.
That'd be great. Dude, yeah, like them fighting Kingpin or something. Obviously, probably not, because Kingpin's gonna be an Echo, but like something along those lines. That'd be kind of cool.
I wouldn't mind. I don't want to see them fight together, more like have like a bit of an interaction. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't always have to be them fighting next to next to each other. Let them have a mini action, and that's it.
Yeah.
Let's not complicate things that already is.
Yeah, I mean I don't know if they have a film date set or anything like that quite yet.
No, I think they're still in the writing process.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Obviously, like they started
probably from like a year and a half now.
Yeah,
most likely.
I would agree. So then here's the other question, mostly for William, because he doesn't think that Hugh Jackman shows up as Wolverine. Whether it's this movie he shows up in, or somebody shows up as Wolverine, or down the line, who do you think it ends up being?
What do you mean? Like who ends up being Wolverine, or who ends up being?
Yeah, who ends up playing Wolverine if it's not Hugh Jackman? Who takes over that? Man,
that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know who though. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of good options, but obviously, as an old head, Hugh Jackman will always be the Wolverine for me.
Exactly.
That's
why it's so hard.
It is hard, but I don't see anyone else taking that place. But whoever it is, it better be someone that's actually good. That has to have that military body.
Yeah.
Get himself that military body and be that aggressive kind of.
Yeah. I really like this. Is a pick people have wanted for a while. This isn't like this year sort of thing, like the last 3-4 years since Hughes stepped down after Logan. People have been wanting Taron Egerton. I think I said that right. Egerton?
I think it was Egerton.
Yeah, Egerton. He played...
Who did he play?
He was in the Kingsman series.
Okay, gotcha.
The actor from that. And then he was also Elton John in the biopic.
Okay.
So he's got some range. He's also like more built. He's got the action side locked down. I would love to see him do it. I think he's also a little bit shorter, so that fits the bill as well for Wolverine. And I mean, I don't know how well he grows facial hair, but we'll see.
There's always oil. There's always like special products.
True.
Hollywood to give them. Hollywood has everything. Hollywood has the access to here, grow your facial hair.
Take these drugs, and you're gonna.
Pretty much, no, really.
Look like, yeah, pretty much.
Take these prescribed drugs for you to help you grow something better.
Yeah, true. What do you think, Dylan? If it's not Hugh Jackman, do you have a pick?
Who do you want?
Say it again. Sorry, it cut out.
Joe Keery.
Joe Keery. Ooh, from Stranger Things.
Yeah, we already saw he's got the chest hair for it.
Yeah, he does have the chest hair.
And just from his facial features, I feel like he could grow a good beard, or at least some sideburns.
Yeah.
We don't ever actually see him with any like sideburns or anything, but he's definitely old enough to have facial hair. Absolutely. And be able to grow it pretty well.
Absolutely.
Off record here, please watch our Stranger Things videos while we're talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not off the record.
He's actually a really good actor too. So like,
yeah,
true.
He's not super tall either, which is like the big thing that people's biggest gripe about Hugh Jackman
he was
is that he was a 6'2" man playing a person that's supposed to be 5'4".
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. No, he would fit it well. I don't know how tall he is actually, but I mean, he doesn't look that tall in comparison to the kids he's standing next to. And they're supposed to be all teenagers, so.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do like that choice a little bit.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, maybe.
Have other people put him up as a fan cast, or are you just coming up with
No, I'm putting it in myself.
He's putting in a ballot. He's putting his name
in the
ballot
saying, hey, get this guy in there.
Yeah.
Get this guy in this role. I think he would be good in it. Personally, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree there. I 100% agree. That would be super cool to see. And also, he's got one last season of Stranger Things, possibly. I mean, we still got 2 episodes left that are coming out this weekend. Possibly he could be done with the Stranger Things franchise. I don't know. People are...
Maybe, yeah.
If they kill him, though, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed if they kill Steve.
So Joe Keery is 5'11", so it's not like it's that much more of a difference between Hugh Jackman, but it does. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't look 5'11" when he's on screen.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeez, man, I would love to see him as that. I don't want to see them kill him off. But either way, he's only got one season left committed to Stranger Things, and then he'd be freed up for a multi-movie deal with a big old franchise like Marvel. I could see it happening. He's a star. People love Steve. People absolutely love him.
So one of the coworker or one of the people at Panera came back. She used to work there a long time ago. She's got a 13-year-old daughter. They were sitting down and watching Stranger Things together, and the daughter goes, "The things that I would do to Steve."
Whoa!
Oh gosh! Yeah,
puberty at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean,
it's really funny because she loves what's his face, the dude from, we just talked about him last episode, the dude from
Wonder Man,
the motorcycle movies or motorcycle TV show. I'm losing it.
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. What is his name?
I forgot the guy's name. My bad.
I don't remember.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. But she loves him, the main dude.
Okay, the main guy. Yeah, I get you.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yes.
Okay.
So she says things like that about Charlie Hunnam. So like the daughter was like echoing it, but with Joe Keery.
Understandable.
Do you know he's 30? Joe Keery is 30.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't actually surprise me that much. Everybody,
and he's playing a 19-year-old.
19-year-old kid. I mean, he does it well. He's a good actor. He's like,
I'm 34, and I think I look maybe like 26. So,
how old? Older though, to be honest.
How old do I look?
You look like a fresh out of the womb 12.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Get out of here. No, I do not.
Nah. You look like you're 24, 25.
I feel like I always looked like this old like 5 years ago, and now I look my age, and I'm like, oh, cool. Finally caught up to me. Anyways, I think that's about all we have for this week's episode. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we went almost a full hour. So yeah. Thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you guys listening, supporting the channel, supporting the podcast. We have episodes out every single week, so make sure to go listen to some of the other ones and stay tuned for next week. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave us a like, obviously. Let us know what you think about Miss Marvel, Joe Keery, Stranger Things, Wolverine, Deadpool, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, any of that stuff in the comments section. And we'll see you next week. Until then, take care of yourselves. Peace.
Adios.